Hi friends, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube. I use spirits, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys. Amazing, beautiful viewers. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm so blessed to be doing your reading. And for those of you guys returning, I'm so grateful and so blessed to be doing your reading yet again today. You guys are all very safe and welcome in this space with me today. I love you guys very much. So if this reading does not resonate, it's not your reading. If it doesn't make sense, not your reading. Okay, so let's take a look at the four options. We're looking at person on your mind and this person's intentions towards you. So what it is that they want with you, and then whether they'll follow through in regards to their next action towards you. Okay, so let's take a look. We have option number one, and this is the Prisma Visions Tarot. Option number two, we have the Tarot of the Divine. Option number three, we have Alice in Wonderland Tarot deck. And option number four, we have the Golden Universal Tarot. So sit with these four piles, and very common here for the energy to come flipped, okay? Meaning it's going to be your own sort of energy, not your person's. I can't help how it comes out. If I change it, then I'm making shit up, and I don't do that. So I'm just going to read what comes through, and sometimes we have spirit pulling through a message you're needing to hear. I have no control over that too. I could lie if I want, but if that pulls through that way, I'm just going to read exactly as that comes out. If it's spirit, it's spirit. If it's your person, your person. If it's you, it's you. Okay, nothing to do with me. So if that's not how you like it, you can go elsewhere. Beautiful angels, this is your reading. I will see you guys at your pick. Hello, beautiful, gorgeous angels. Pile number one. You guys pick the Prisma Visions Tarot deck. We're looking at the person on your mind, the person you came here about, and what are their true intentions towards you in this connection? Meaning, what is it that they want with you? Okay, and then we'll see if they follow through with their next action towards you on their intentions. So like I mentioned in the intro, sometimes readings come reversed. It's going to be your own energy. Sometimes spirit comes through with a message you're needing to hear, and it's not what I'm expecting either. So I can either read the cards or make shit up. So I choose to read cards and channel what I get. If it's spirit, it's spirit. If it's your energy, it's your energy. If it's your person, it's your person. I have nothing to do with that. Okay, so that's between you and spirit. I will ask, though, for spirit to deliver for pile one what it is that pile one's person's intentions are in this connection between pile one and their person, or pile one's person towards pile one. What are their intentions? What do they want? What does pile one's person want with pile one specifically in this connection? Spirit, please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile one. Thank you so much, pile one, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here. So grateful that you're here. Let's see what it is person on your mind's intentions are towards you at this time, right here, right now. Beautiful angels. So we'll pull the tarot and we'll pull some oracle as well. Feel free to skip ahead. Sometimes channeling pulls through as I lay the cards out. That's how it happens. All right. Spirit, clear and concise message in regards to pile one's person and their intentions. What's pile one's person's honest intentions towards pile one in this connection? What do they want with pile one, spirits? Please help me to channel this message. Oh, we got two falling from the bottom. 3. Okay. I will take those. Clear and concise message for beautiful pile one. Time to collaborate, revealing itself with 2 ants and the number one. Number one's all about balance. Balance. All about new beginnings. Okay, well, the 2 ants, 2s are all about balance. This is giving me 3 pentacles energy. So I'm getting 1, 2, 3, which is, yeah, and 3 puzzle pieces. Exactly. So 1, 2, 3, like a sequence of steps here that are going to get you guys to be able to work together. And one's all about new beginnings, potential opportunity. One is also Fool energy, which is new beginning, taking a chance, a risk, and also Magician, okay, which is about manifestation and using the tools to get something done. So this is the only card revealing itself, which is awesome. Okay, and this person's intention is to collaborate, to work. Okay, let's reveal what we have. So bottom of the deck, we have the Four Wands. Wow. So Four Wands is my 1111, which could signify twin flame connection, if you resonate with that being this type of soul connection you have. It's about stability. Okay, like laying the foundation. It's also like a milestone. So it's like the next stage, you know, between like, let's say, dating and marriage, or like situationship and officialness, like that sort of thing. So we have 3 swords. We all know what that is. Page of Swords in reverse. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. The 2 of Cups in reverse. And we have the 9 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Queen Swords is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And we have the 8 Swords. Okay, and then we have Dependency 61, or the number 7. So this is like Devil energy, Capricorn energy. We have Struggle. It's 10 Wands energy. We have Why. I'm going to leave them kind of how they came out. Okay, 31 is the number 4. 4 again about stability. 4 is also structure, foundations, planning, Emperor energy, which is Divine Masculine, order. And we have Here and Now, number 32, or the number 5, past, future, and present, here and now. Okay, and then we have Yang. So this is masculine energy, and 1 coming out again. New opportunity, new beginning. Okay, let me sit here with this energy and make sure I pull through exactly what's coming through here. Under the four wands, I'm going to sneeze. It's coming. Okay, 5 wands. And under the 5 wands is the Hierophant. Under the Hierophant is the Knight of Cups. Under that is the 3 of Wands. Okay. So I feel things were not moving forward with this person. It's been like an uphill battle, okay? 10 Wands. Like a very sort of difficult time. It's getting heavier and heavier and heavier to the point where we can't know more. You know, like if we stay stuck and we can't expand, we can't no more move this connection forward. So I feel like this person was stuck to something in their life, you know, chained to some sort of situation that was keeping them incapable of taking action. And I feel like this person wasn't giving you certainty, specifically when it came to, are they available and are they ready or confident enough to make a decision on you in this connection. You know, I feel like this person could have been somebody who wasn't available, and I don't know, maybe like planting the seed that there would be something in the future, or like you hope there would be something in the future, and maybe they led you to believe this or kept things kind of loosey-goosey, you know, but it's in reality things were not moving. And so I feel like there's concern here that you might be moving on without them, or at least because of your uncertainty here, you might be wanting to just be single and on your own, you know, because of this person's uncertainty, or keeping you sort of feeling stuck in some way, you not knowing. And so I feel like this person wants to come forward with this Knight of Cups. And specifically, there's with the Hierophant and this 4 Wands, this is about commitment, you know, laying the groundwork for a future potential here. That's where the struggle and the conflict is. This person wasn't being clear about the future and their commitment and their desire to work with you in regards to building something for the future. And so I feel like this person understands there's been heartache created in this connection to you, but specifically it's been created by their inability to take action, you know, like actually step up and take action. So yeah, there's like, I didn't know, I wasn't clear, I didn't fully understand, I was potentially masked up or just inauthentic with my expression, meaning I didn't fully communicate to you or make it clear to you or make it known to you. And so whatever it was that I was stuck on or stuck to, I intend on, and my intention is to let it go, allow myself to release what that is, because what this person feels is that between you and them, there wasn't an equal balance, like you potentially were giving more in a connection here than them, or they were incapable of meeting, reflecting back to you what it was you wanted, stepping up, showing up. And so it's either led to you, it led to either this not working, or it's not working right now, or you potentially understanding that the lack of clarity isn't worth it, and that you want to make yourself sort of single and away from this person, and that you might get I don't know, more upset with this person in some way. I do want to see what this 8 Swords is all about, because I feel like the 8 Swords here certainly could be talking about this person's devil energy to their, it's his dependency. So it's like the devil, as we know, is just an energy of us feeling very stuck to something, which is more of a mind prison, our limiting belief why we cannot. But I don't know why it's sort of here, because I sort of feel your energy pulling through this 8 Swords as well, or at least coming from them, their intention. Why is this 8 Sword here? It's like I'm also getting, yeah, like I'm getting a little bit here, and then we'll clarify to see if it confirms. So I feel like the 8 Swords is talking about my inability, I'm talking like your person, okay, my inability to detach myself from what was holding me back in my world, whatever it was, addictions, karmic things, situations that were unhealthy, me feeling unclear, and my inability to detach from that or allow myself to be empowered to move forward and let go and take a risk and get out of my comfort zone was a limitation that I held all on my own, which made me not empowered to act. And so as a result of this, it left you feeling lonely. It left you feeling closed off. It left you feeling, or I'm afraid it might leave you feeling, because this is in the future position, so upset or closed off or lonely or hurt that you are no longer interested and you're shut out. Like it's pushed you beyond the point here, or now you're uncertain of me. Like you're uncertain if you want commitment. You're uncertain if you want to build. And you're going to be unclear in 2 Swords and angry at me beyond repair in some way. And not only that, but you're an energy here that could find whatever you want without me. So this situation provides you uncertainty. And why would you stick around someplace that isn't clear? It doesn't make sense. So the King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's like exactly that. My inability to be pointed and direct and clear about my thoughts, my intentions, and my actions towards you, communicating to you what they are and being very clear and logical and upfront about all of this stuff has led to you feeling the way you do. And so, yeah, it's like I want to nurture that in which we can have that I haven't yet. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I do feel one more round of intentions and see if it sort of starts to repeat. If it repeats, then we know we got it all, well, most of it, as best as I can channel. And then what we'll do is we'll look at what their, whether they're going to follow through. Okay. I won't pull any oracles to sort of save us on some time here unless we need. I don't feel these are right, because they didn't fall out right. So let's see. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of Pi. Okay, another message is coming through here. For those of you guys who are not with this person, like you're already upset, or you've already parted, or the struggle was too big, so you moved on or broke up or separated or whatever, this person wants there to be a new beginning with you. Like they want to start over with you, and they don't want the past of how they've acted to impact like your feeling for them. And also I feel like this person is kind of like, what I'm getting, their energy is really kind of screwy here, because it felt to me like they couldn't promise you a future. They were very unclear and uncertain of any intention. And yet they also don't want their past actions and that to hold them hostage to you moving on without them. So it's like, yeah, a lot of you guys could have felt very stuck by this person. You know, it's like, if you want to move forward, then make it clear how you want to move forward. But if you don't, then, you know, that's the thing. But they were kind of keeping you in some sort of state. And I still feel it's pulling through, like, I want a new beginning. And if you were not to pressure me or ask me about the future, I could happily sort of stay in that state. And I kind of hope that you don't, because I still don't know for certain. Like, I know I want to work with you, and I know it's going to be a step-by-step process, but it's like, you're probably want to know, you know, the fourth step. And it's like, I won't know the fourth step until I get to the fourth step, because I'm going in sequence here, you know. But it's like, I do want to work with you. I do want to build with you, but I kind of cross my fingers and hope that you don't then ask me, okay, well, you know, I don't know about future plans. Like, let's just get there. That's, you know, and I'm willing to get there with you and work with you, but can't express to you or understand or know today. I can't possibly know today what it is that you want me to tell you. I don't know. So, Spirit, can we see then deeper intentions here for pile one's person? What are they? A layer deeper with the intention. Thank you so much, Spirit. What have I missed? What is it that pile one's needing to know about their person's intentions here? The Lovers and the Six Pentacles. Yeah, it's like this connection, us coming together. It's something that I have to show up for and give to energetically, and bring balance and harmony with you, at least meet you at your level. You know, like that's what I sort of understand it to be. Like, if I want us to move forward, I have to do this. But, you know, do they want to? I don't know if they know that they're ready to. 8 of Cups. I'd have to walk away from something in my world that has kept me stuck. That's the 4 Pentacles in reverse. And that 8 Swords, the mindset. So we have Knight of Wands in reverse. The Fool, Aquarius energy. 7 Wands in reverse. And one more. What is pile one's person's intention, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And bottom of the deck, we have the 3 Swords coming out again. Under that, we have the 2 Swords. It's like, my indecision has created the heartache now that we are facing. And so there's a decision upon me right now that I understand that I have to make, and I have to risk jumping into this connection, leaving all of my baggages and reasonings and every reason I was stuck behind, or whatever it was I couldn't let go of, in order to take a chance here. That's what's going to restore this balance. It will require me to walk away. And so I can't keep fighting from that ground that I was on, you know, like the ground of hanging on to the dependency, or the 8 Swords that I was in, and trying to convince you or myself, or in the energy of this connection, that was what was required. I can't be in that energy, you know, or else there's no way we could move forward. So I feel like this person, I'm going to get clarifiers because there's a bit coming through here. We have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. So Knight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I also cannot just, you know, be sporadic and in the moment. Like, it hasn't worked for us, because I feel like the big conflict with the 5 Wands was them committing, or creating that structure, you know, that you wanted, or that commitment that you wanted, that greater level of commitment. And so maybe they were very in and out, hot and cold, or just like showing up, but not, there's no meat on the bone. And so, I don't know, like, I don't know why this Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. I mean, that's like a dependency, or somebody who might depend on something or someone. Spirit, why is this Queen of Pentacles in reverse? I don't understand this Queen of Pentacles. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 1. Thank you so much. 3 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, like I still feel some of you guys are no longer even wanting to engage with this person, or maybe wanting a reconciliation according to them. Okay, according to your person. If you are in a period of separation here. Still don't get it. Can I see? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here, Spirit? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. 7 of Swords in the reverse. And the Magician in the reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Let me sit here with this energy because I'm getting it. I'm slowly peeling it away. Hopefully it makes sense to you. What's under Knight of Pentacles? The Death in reverse. Scorpio. So we're going to talk through this. Hopefully this makes sense to you. It's like my transformation requires me to let go and walk away and make space in my world from things that haven't allowed me to move forward here and be steady and reliable and consistent, because these are 2 sort of different energies. So I got to put away my old energy. It didn't work. It hasn't worked. It resulted in us, whatever, you being lonely or unhappy or whatever. So I can't wear that mask of old self here anymore. And I feel like maybe there's also an energy of you seeing this person permanently as that version of themselves, you know, like you could see through them now, that you start to believe that that's who that person is. And so you make some sort of understanding or decision, solidify that, okay, this person's just this way. And then you sort of are no longer, I don't know, like you see through their facade in some way, like this person is just incapable, you know, and so therefore I don't want to come together with this person. Like we can't be cohesive or reconcile through this. It's too difficult. This person doesn't have the tools to make it happen. And like you start to see this in this way. I don't know. This Queen of Pentacles is still really throwing me off, you know, if that's made sense to you guys. But I feel like your person also has maybe some sort of dependency. And the dependency is the 8 swords and the comfort zone and the limitation. Like I'm used to the way I think, even though it's limiting. And I'm used to that mindset that keeps me in the comfort zone, that I'm not the type of person here who is capable or has what it takes at all to take right action, because I've only ever really been capable maybe of superficial type relationships, or not getting deep enough or getting far enough. So sort of networking, but not getting 2 cups. But it's not working. And so I need to come out of that sabotage way, or that mask that I wear, that I tell myself that is who I am. Yeah, I'm dependent. Okay, now it's coming through. Sorry, my goodness. I'm your person. Okay, the reason I'm like very sort of fired up, but there's no real long-term gain here, and I fizzle out or let you down, or I'm not consistent and reliable, is because I depend on my defense mechanisms. That is really how I sabotage self, you know, how I show up in connection. And how I show up is I don't get deep, I keep things light, I keep it sort of superficial, because I believe somewhere in my subconscious or my fear that I don't have what it takes. I'm not capable enough of creating the thing, the long-term connection, or committing to you in a way here that's going to give you what you deserve, or what you want, or what you're asking, or be consistent and reliable. It would require me to be someone different that I'm not today. You know, and so my intention here is to I don't know, I feel like they understand this. I feel like they don't want to lose you. I feel like they want to work with you. but I don't know, like I still feel like, I don't think they feel they could completely walk away from what's holding them back, but it's like I can no longer then stay in the position that I was in, or convincing myself that this will win with pile one. It won't. It's just become too heavy for us to be in this energy and this connection. This backfired potentially on me, but I sure hope pile one doesn't ask me about then what is it in the future here, you know. Oh, okay, so let's take a look at their action and see. We will pull oracles here. You could skip ahead if this is annoying. Let's see, what is it exactly then that pile one's person next action is going to be? Are they going to sort of, you know, say one thing and do another? Are they going to come out of their comfort zone? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile one. Pile one's person's next move, action. What will pile one's person do next here towards pile one in this connection? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. I would also like to state that we could do this reading 2 minutes from now and it'll be completely different. Okay, outcomes are just the trajectory of energy. It's not a predictor of what's exactly going to happen if things change. So this is why we read tarot, and we can change things based on, you know, how it's kind of going. So your person, based on their energy right here, right now, what are they going to do next? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile one. What's this person going to do, Spirit? 10 swords in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. Taurus energy. Queen of Swords in reverse. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Why is this 10 swords here in reverse, Spirit? 6 wands. Why is this Hierophant here in reverse, Spirit? Oh, we got Knight of Cups. And why is this Queen of Swords here in the reverse, Spirit? 4 of Cups. And bottom of the deck, we have the 5 Cups. Okay, what's under that? We have the Lovers and the reverse, Gemini energy. I am feeling Taurus, and I am feeling some Capricorn energy, and I am also feeling some Wheel of Fortune. I know it's not here, but I'm feeling it, okay? So, Spirit, can we also get some oracle cards here to get a little layer deeper here in regards to pile one's person's actions? I don't feel these will be in reverse. So we have Labyrinth, 23, number 5, the Cloud and the Spiral. We have 65 with Scry Mirror. It's like a crystal ball seeing into the future with the Scry Mirror. 65 is the number 11. 11 is a master number, divine inspiration, synchronicity, the encouragement to keep going. 5 is all about conflict, loss, change, and rebuild. Pile one's person's next move, actions towards them. Illuminate, Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy. I'll feel one more of these. And we have Test, the Hoop of Fire. It's for Johnny Cash. The Ring of Fire. And we have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Okay. Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being, 38. And another 11. So now we have 11, 11. Okay. Again, another signifier here for that twin flame journey if you are. Certainly a deep soul connection I'm feeling here, whatever it is. Okie dokie, by the book. This is Hierophant energy, and it's also in reverse here. I will read these. Tick tock, in the reverse. This number 30 or number 3, and the Fates, number 17, which is Star energy, Aquarius energy in the reverse, which was the Wheel of Fortune that I was tapped into with this wheel that I was telling you guys I was feeling. And the Capricorn energy I was feeling now is pulling through with this confusion and this labyrinth. So let me sit here with this energy just for a little bit. Five Cups and the Lovers in reverse. Yeah. Okay. So this person is saddened. Okay, they're saddened, or they'll get to the point where they're saddened, because I do feel like either you're in the process of like saying this is unacceptable, or you have already said it's unacceptable that this person hasn't given you any sort of aim, you know? So the driver here is the feelings of being sad that things couldn't come together, or that they didn't decide on you. You know, they see their confusion and they're pulling away here to reflect on what this is. It's like I have a lot of confusion and I keep coming back to the same sort of spirally thoughts, the devilly things here. And so there's a sense of urgency here. Like I must go through this, whether it's I must go through this and act. Okay, but there's more of an urgency on just acting. But the fact that we have test here, it's almost like I will say or do whatever, even if it's not completely what I can do or that I know I'm capable of doing, just so, you know, because I know I'm running out of time. Because what this person is doing is projecting into losing you, and knowing that that is an experience they don't want to have. Yeah, and like going against something that would be moral, you know? And the moral thing here to do is I'm still unclear, I'm uncertain, or I'm still confused. And so if you go, I have to sort of deal with my consequences, but it's like an energy of I'm going to do what it takes here, because I can see into the future that if I continue to be confused and not let you in, you know, like not to make it clear to you, you're going to for sure be gone forever, or that this connection can't happen. And I don't like the way I feel when you're not here. So I'm running out of time. So therefore I'm going to put my test feelers out there in an action that isn't really rooted in authenticity or truth, because I haven't really fully parted with that devil, or closed the thing out that I needed to, you know. The cycle is still sort of there. It's like I still don't know about the future with you, or that long-term vision that I was supposed to know. That's what I'm still confused about. And that was the whole point of the conflict, you know, why we couldn't move forward. And so I'm still there. I know there's something fated about us, you know. There's definitely something fated, destined about this connection. But it's like I still have to put an end and close the door to the thing that is, I don't know, still keeping me in that energy of the devil, and the confusion and the uncertainty of moving and the lack of clarity. So person's next move, I'm reflecting on this. I understand where I'm still at. I could see into the future. So I need to take action. So I'm going to jeopardize my own sort of value potentially here, because I still don't see how I can commit myself, or this greater level of commitment, of full, clear understanding. So how am I going to do this? I'm going to show up with expressing to you how I feel. You know, okay, so what? Do you have feelings? Like this person has feelings for you. We know this. But this wasn't the conflict. I think the conflict was, what is the, you know, the solid foundation for the future here, or the commitment. And it's like, maybe that will get me success with pile one, is just coming forward and say, I love you, I miss you, or I have feels for you, you know? But it's like, because I don't want you mad at me, and I don't want you to keep your boundary further and further, where I'm just shut out, because I don't like being shut out from you. But here you are, still not getting the clarity you want, still not feeling loved by this action, you know? It's like you still feel this person is rejecting you in some way. Dream the world into being. Okay, so now I have the part that you guys may or may not like. You can click off if you want, but this is your message coming through from Spirit here as a guidance for you. Okay? This person acting how they act has absolutely nothing to do with whether they're interested in you or not. This person has feelings for you. This person's still an ego. This person needs to move out of any energy in their world that they're used to managing, like their world, their life, how they wear their masks and what they commit to and how they show up in their world is an understanding of something they've created in their world. And it's all about upkeeping this sort of egoic construct of what I was conditioned to believe that I needed to be or do in my world. That's kept me going, And so this is what I'm slowly moving out of. And this has nothing to do with you, although you are involved with me in some way and you feel rejected, that I can't transition this way as fast as you'd like. And so when you create boundaries, ultimatums, and get upset or do resistance here, you're trying to get some sort of outcome. But the outcome that you do force upon this person in some way, and I say force because they feel like there's a fire in their butt to act, is still one that is not really rooted in some sort of great truth here of deep, and so the only justice you can do for self is respect that this person is sort of where they're at and create space here. You don't got to wait for them, but you can, move on in your world. If you can't move on in your world, then I have a very good thing indicating here that it's because Spirit is showing you this cycle that you're needing to close out, of how you engage in relationship, that you put a lot of weight towards somebody's action, depending, how they act is kind of reflecting to you your own self-worth here. And so if you feel rejected, it's like because of how this person's behaved. But it doesn't matter how this person's behaved. That's just the way they're used to building their masks and their egos and their constructs and their weird way, And so Spirit wants you to create the version of yourself, the relationship for yourself that you want. So if it's not in this dynamic, go towards what is your dynamic. And the only way you can go towards that, which I feel for a lot of you guys with the Lovers, the Fates, and the Wheel of Fortune here, it's this person. Because again, I read soul connections here. But unless you learn this piece, like really, truly of the surrender, because what Spirit's trying to show you is your value. And so when we totally let go and say, I know this person's maybe my soul person, but greater than that yet is me committing to myself, my own future, what I want to dream into being, because I owe it to myself. Not sit here feeling rejected and hoping this person changes their mind and jeopardizing my own future happiness, because I'm unclear about this person and saying, but I know that's my person, but I know we're meant to be. It's like, yes, and this is why I hate delivering this message, is like, yes, I see this too. I do feel that this is your person in some capacity here, but they'll never be your person in the energy that you're wanting to happen here until we kind of go through this lesson, and you must go through this full lesson before there can be cohesion and coming together, and that's why it's not happened just yet, because I feel you're having a hard time allowing this person to shift out of their reverse hierophants, come out of their Four Pentacles, releasing devils, get out of their confusion. And maybe they keep pulling you back into it, because I feel there's another spiral. It's like this person is creating spirals and you feel like victim to the spirals in their world, but you don't have to be. And so the longer you're sort of engaged in that or feel as though they have any control over you, then you haven't learned the thing of empowerment, which now I'm getting that, what's that card called? The yang, the masculine energy, which is you being empowered to understand how you feel about this person, but balance it with a mindful empowerment of that's not going to hold you back or keep you stuck. Like we're not going to allow our feelings to dictate the state in which we're experiencing here. We can still have feelings, but we could still take action here, because I feel like the uncertainty, the lack of clarity is really sort of keeping you in spirals here with this person, It's not good. So what are they doing? I feel they're going to come forward. I feel they're still in ego. I feel they feel an urgency. I feel they feel sad. I feel that they love you. I feel like they still need to let go of devils. I feel like they have some sort of energy about them that is not, ready to commit to something here that they could give to you in a way. And it's not that they don't, let's see the right words here. I just feel like this person hasn't entered in that energy just yet, It's not that they don't want it. It's like they don't know how to enter into this energy. And so the more you do sort of, I don't know, like maybe you gave them ultimatum, or maybe you just feel very far away because of the way you're energetically sort of giving off an energy that makes them feel like there's a rush. And maybe you're not doing it on purpose because you're still going through this lesson. And so the more of that sort of energy you put, the more they're focused on trying to appease you, or the urgency on you. So I'm going to be energetically dealing with this rather than energetically dealing with really working on the devil in my world. But when you make space and say, you know what, I understand, I'm not rejected here, although it hurts me because I love you and I feel you love me too, but you can't commit to me and I can't wait here forever like a dream fantasy. I have to go create my own world and the future I want to see here. And you might say, well, that's also giving emergency. And it's like, yeah, but this is an organic, true, not a state of ultimatum or a pressure of energy. This is like an organic, your self-worth, you've learned your lesson, and now the universe gets involved with the Wheel of Fortune and the fates. It's like, you've learned your lesson, guess what? Now this person learns their lesson about commitment and value and the masks they're wearing and their egos, because they're needing to shed this in their lesson, and you're needing to shed this in your lesson. But as long as you're sort of stuck in your lesson here of still feeling this person can dictate your value, then you're not learning what the universe wants you to sort of push through here. It's mirrored. Okay, it's all about the inner self here. I feel like this person is capable of getting clear, about what they want, but they can't get clear about what they want when they feel pulled by your energy of having to make a quick decision, or else you'll be gone forever. And you can't promise this person, oh, I'll be here forever waiting, but it has to be an organic, hey, like, I love you because I feel you really do, and so do they. So I can love you. And when it organically sort of shifts because you've taken too long and I've created a future with someone else, then you sort of missed out. Then that's slow and organic. And I released the intense energy that I was connecting to, feeling rejected and unloved and really driven by your own action. It's like this person had so much control over your own energy that it's scary. Like they might not say it's scary, but on an energetic level, this person's feeling that off you, and when that pushes up against them, they run or they avoid or they feel more pressure, or they start to focus in areas here that aren't the real lesson. And the real lesson here is for them to go inwards, to really see how they connect with commitments, what they value in their world, take a look really about, what they want for their future, and act in line with this, not to just be reactive, responsive because there's urgency, And I know you can't really control what this person does so much, but energetically you can control your own. So I feel like this person is still very unclear here, if I have to be very honest, and I feel there's still some cycles with this person. And so you break the cycle here. So if you're still feeling 4 cups, what I would do here, Spirit's really showing, is do everything you can to get out of 4 cups. That's true and organic, not to lie to yourself and pretend you're out of 4 cups, not to try to, I don't know, mask it up or lie to self. It's like, if you're really, really feeling 4 cups, feel it, understand it, reflect on that, go in deeper, give yourself love, ask yourself why. Slowly but surely, you'll start to move out of this energy organically. Okay, don't resist it, don't fight it, don't suppress it or ignore it or pretend it doesn't exist. And also don't lean into it and double down and say, yeah, but they're not moving forward and they're not clear and now I'm really even more focused on this person. No, the thing is really going within and really connecting to the I am valuable. My future does not depend on whether this person is clear or not clear. My happiness does not depend on this. I have the power to create this. I can do this. Yes. And I could still feel for this person love. That doesn't mean that because I feel love and I understand there's a soul connection here that I have to be pegged to this person and unhappy. And it's not a martyr. Okay, so beautiful angels, this is your reading. I love you guys very much. And I'm so glad that you guys are here. Okay, be blessed. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, gorgeous soul angels. I don't know why I had the urge to call you guys soul angels, but soul angels, we're looking at pile number 2, the tarot of the divine, looking at the person on your mind, the connection you came here about, and your person's intentions. Okay, what do they want with you exactly, and are they going to follow through? What will their next move, next action be in this connection? Will it line up with their intention or what? So, beautiful angels, like I explained in the intro, sometimes we tap into our own energy. Sometimes spirit comes through with a message, and sometimes it's your person. I can't help it. I will read it exactly as it comes out. If it's not what you want to hear, don't listen to it. If it doesn't resonate, it's not for you. If you have to scratch your head a million times and it doesn't make sense, not your pile, okay? So, beautiful, gorgeous angels, let's take a look. Spirit, clear and concise message for pile 2. Person on their mind, person they came here about. What is this person's intentions towards pile 2? What are their intentions? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile 2, the person they came here about. What are pile 2's person's intentions? Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2, the connection they came here about, their person. Thank you, spirits. So we have 3 swords revealing itself. So there's 2 swords that are stabbed in the heart and 1 sword that's sort of cutting the wing of this. I don't know what that signifies just yet, but the fact that we have only 3 swords revealing itself, meaning this is conscious energy, so pain has happened, or we're aware of pain, or we're aware of suffering. Someone's words, actions, intentions created pain. Maybe someone's indecision created pain. Their inability to do something. And I feel like because the wing is cut off, it's like maybe their inability to move forward is compromising this connection. Yep. Okay, you guys might resonate with one as well. That was the theme there, but I don't know that card. And we'll pull one more. For pile number 2, what is pile 2's person's intentions? Thank you, spirits. Okie dokie. Let's see. What do we have? King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. Okay. These cards dance around. The 3 of Wands in reverse. The Devil in reverse, Capricorn energy. Oopsie. The 7 of Swords. And we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. And then we have 4 of Swords. Okay, and then for oracles, we have B Spirit. Sweet results awaits, the number 7. 7's Chariot energy. It's about movement and balance. And B could be about working together. Sweet results. Okay, 13 is the Death card in the tarot, which is all about transformation. So Cat Spirit, claim your independence. And we have Y, number 31. Or the number 4. And we have Fork in the Road, number 13 again. So Scorpio energy pulling through transformation. We have Wound, which was really coming through with the 3 swords. And we have the Scry Mirror, which came out for pile 1. So if a lot of you guys were pulled to 1, I could see why, because there's a similar message. Although we'll dive into this one, because obviously it's coming through. So there might be slight differences here. Page of Coins. Okay, so let me just sit here with this. Yeah. Okay, so it is very, very similar to 1. The person, your person's intentions here. It's like, I need to come up with a strategy or an understanding of a plan of action here. And so they're thinking about what has not worked in this connection. And what didn't work created suffering with you and this person. Okay, and if it has not yet, they fear that this is what's going to happen. It's like, because I'm incapable of moving forward in this connection in a way here that allows pile 2 to feel free. You know, like, and maybe they feel you feel bound to them in some way. And it's like, I didn't allow pile 2 to feel free with my inability to move on. And so this might create a very not pleasant situation here, you know, like my inability to move on. So either they already created this with you or they anticipated this being the case. And so I feel like there's something dishonest here, about this person. And this pulled through with one, because I feel like I know I need the transformation, but I'm still so hung and clung to my sense of independence here. And so this person might have been somebody who was very, unpredictable in their behaviors. And specifically, their unpredictability didn't allow this connection to grow or move or seem like there was anything more than them just kind of showing up and I don't know, being unpredictable. And so there's an understanding here that they need to change this way of being, and that you guys were at a crossroads here. And so it's like either you change and transform, like according to this person, okay, or they cling to their independence. And it's like this person is deep in thought as to like, what can I do? What can I do? I notice there's only one B, so it's still this independence. So it's like, what can I do for myself? It's not like taking pile 2 into consideration, but it's not saying, well, I just want to be free, so cut out pile 2. It's like, I still am thinking about myself, my independence, so I'm not going to just do what pile 2 wants me to do. And I think what pile 2 wanted was expansion, wanted them to release certain things that were unhealthy in this connection, that were creating 5 swords and sabotage, or has created it, or will create a separation or an argument here, or keeping you hostage to their devil, And so I think that they're at this crossroads. And so they're in deep contemplation as to what's the best course of action. There's a lot coming through about freedom, like cutting the wing. There's wings on this book. It's like, I need to know the best thing to be free. I don't want to be clipped, maybe, And like, even this cat has wings, and like, claim your independence. This person has a fear of maybe having clipped wings, being caged, not committing, And so it's like, okay, but it's an unhealthy sort of pattern or an unhealthy way of engaging in connection when they can't really get deep. And so they wear this keeping everyone out, or you can't understand the depth or the truth of what they want, because they're more considering themselves. So this egoic thing has to fall away, and I feel like they need to reflect and heal with what the truth is, really, And this is what's going to impact the future. So they're like, their intention is like, I need to reflect on the truth of what is really going on, and because I know it's going to impact the future between me and pile 2. And I know I've created pain, and I could create more pain and suffering here unless I deal with this. And the biggest thing here is the way I connect to what independence and freedom is. So hyper independence, and maybe my understanding here isn't very clear about what that means to me, or what that's going to mean for my future here. But yeah, like even with the monkey and the 7 swords, I feel like there's still this tricking energy, but it's like, who are they really tricking? Because if you've gone, it's like, I don't want to lose you, so maybe I'll say or do what it takes to get you, because that was pulling through with pile 1 as well. I don't feel like it's to hurt you, but it's like, I'm so traumatized and so hyper independent with this that I it's something I definitely need to change with the 13, like, and transform this. It's the devil in my world. But instead of doing that, I'd rather just like do something here, because maybe there's a desperation of losing you, So it's like, I don't want to lose. But then this would require me to drop the egoic thing, or the false self, or like, So it's like scheming or thinking about a plan. But it's like, I'd rather just think about it on my own. Like, how can I get there on my own, So that if I do something with you, or plan some sort of future tactic here, that I'm not tied, or that my wings don't get clipped. And so I'm still this independent person who's sort of looking or appearing like I want to collaborate, or that I'm still a part of your tribe or your connection, Like, I could still contribute to the honey making process here with you. Like, I'm part of the team. But really, You know, maybe they're not scheming and laughing, but that's sort of the energy I'm getting, is like, but really, I don't want to be clipped. It's like, okay, but that fear is only existing in their own sort of mind, you know? And so this freedom gives them a sense of winning, or that they could validate themselves through this. But it's really like a form of self-sabotage that goes very deep, and I think it goes deep in the subconscious. Yeah, and with the one bumblebee. So it's like in my subconscious, there's great fear that stemmed from who knows when, you know, from many lifetimes, from when I was little. It doesn't matter. It's in the subconscious, the fear of commitment. So therefore, I wear the mask, and the mask creates sabotage in my world, and it has been, and it's created something in regards to a belief or a system or a way of behaving that I think I'm looking one way to the world, and it's creating really success for me, but in reality, it's, you know, actually maybe very destructive, and it's created a loss here or a destruction here. So now I'm reflecting here with the pain that I've created to myself, with the one sword's poking through its mouth, because there's either something they said, cannot say, or have said that's created the pain. But now it's like, still, I'm incapable of telling you, okay, yeah, I'm incapable of telling you what you want to hear about the future, but my fact that I cannot say it is what's creating the pain. You know, that I'm incapable of giving you some sort of truth or some sort of clarity about the future. So I'm like frozen here, like it can't move forward, it can't expand because of my lack of not saying. You know, never mind doing either, but really it's also the saying of it. So now, yeah, now this is coming through too. So I think this person's their intention is more focused on the thing that they could not say about the future here, that created the pain. For example, I can't tell this person that I want to be official, or I can't tell this person that I want to move in with them, or I can't tell this person I want to marry them. Like I can't say that, or I have not said it, and it created pain. And so now I'm thinking and strategizing about how I can say the thing, because I'm at that point where I got to say the thing, you know, or understand how I can say that thing, but still maintain my freedom here by saying the thing in a way, you know, that I couldn't before. But I don't think it has anything to do with the action. And I still feel like it's like they feel pressured or fired up to say this because you're gone, or they will lose you, or it didn't work out, or you got into a conflict with them. And they're at the precipice of having to do this. So now it's like, I will do what it takes here on my own, through my own understanding, to still maintain coverage of my fears in some way that it doesn't expose me, because I don't want to reveal it. But it's not a conscious, I don't want to reveal it. It's like, it's so in the subconscious here that I really am convinced that my freedom and my independence is something that makes me win and this. But I think they're deceiving themselves, you know? Let's see their move. I would normally maybe dive in one more deeper here, but two things. One, my readings are long. I don't want to ramble. And also, pile one was most likely similar, I feel, you know. This one feels a little more stubborn to me, you know, like someone who's really integrated in this unhealthy way of their independence, you know. Like, you could still be independent in a way that's actually liberating. I feel this person's bondage and their inability to commit and work with someone and provide that sort of an energy is the prison, because they're in constant fear, and so the fear is the bondage. So let's see, what will this person do? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 2 and their person. Can we please take a look at pile number 2's person's actions, next move? What will they do? Now, like I say, the actions aren't a true prediction of what's going to happen. It's energy. If I do it 5 minutes from now, 2 minutes from now, it might change. It's the right here, right now, as the energy sits, the trajectory of energy, okay? It could shift. This person could have a hallelujah. Anything can happen here, okay? But let's take a look. Pile 2's person's actions. Next move. What are they going to do? clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2 spirits. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Okay. Thank you so much. Wound card again. We did put it in the middle, but let's pull another one because I don't know, maybe it's just popping out, but that's like the 3 swords energy. Could also even be the 5 swords energy, you know, the pain I inflict on someone else because of my own fears or my own traumas, my own projections, my own way of being, engaging is creating pains. Blessed and between worlds. 22, master number. Okay, peacemaker, diplomacy, healthy energetic boundaries, which is kind of what this is talking about, you know, understanding healthy boundaries. Like if we're too hyper independent, that's not a very healthy boundary because we can never get close to anyone if we keep feeling like we're going to get claustrophobic. And number 3. 3 is about collaboration, working together, growth, relationships, initial success. Also Empress energy, which is divine feminine, giving, receiving love, knowing one's self-worth. Between worlds is the transition, you know, from the darkness or the black and white world that I know into seeing in color. And the fact we have the flamingos bury their head in the sand. You know, and this one's not. This one's walking forward. So it's like someone who was indecisive in the black and white world transitioning out towards this working together. You know, and blessed, obviously, as you know, is being divinely guided by a beautiful blessing. So, let's see. Also, 22 is 4 and 4 stability. That's Emperor energy. So we got Emperor and Empress here, side by side. Masculine, feminine. 36, koi fish. Spirit, there is always enough. Number 9 with the 36, and then we have flamingo, which was really standing out in this card. 26, flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Oh my spirits. Spirit loves me. Beautiful, thank you. And we have magic. This is really giving me this blessed energy, you know, like out of this world. Like divine, okay, whether you call it magic, divine, blessings, miracles. So I'm getting high priestess energy here. And we also have the light and the dark, which is giving me the masculine, feminine, the yin, the yang, the balance. And then we have everything will be okay with 46. Number 10. 10's about transformation and ends of cycles. And then we have transitioning. Also, I'm getting with the 0, infinite, like infinite amount of potential opportunity, the new beginning. I'm getting Fool energy with this. So we have Labyrinth coming out, and this came out for pile 1, I believe, at the actions. Let's take a look. Pile 2, what's going on here? So we have Temperance. Yeah, the balancing I was getting, definitely with the masculine, feminine, and yang. This is about healing, balance, integration of a healthy self. You know, like when we're in the middle of a transformation or transition, we have one foot in the old world, and then we need to sort of transition into the new version of self, which takes time, putting all the ingredients of ourself together. So we are in a workable energy. Sagittarius, the Emperor in reverse, divine masculine, Aries energy. And here we have the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, we were feeling Emperor here for sure. So your person's most likely a divine masculine who's in the shadow attribute here. So Knight of Wands in reverse. This came out for pile 1. We have the 2 Wands in reverse, and we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And we have the King of Cups, beautiful. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have the 6 Swords. I like this. Hangman. Yeah, I like this. Pisces. Okay. Beautiful people. I feel like their intention is a little worse off than what's happening to them, okay? I feel like there is a touch of grace and God energy here. Whatever you want to call it, I'll call it God. It's my channel. Don't like it, you can click unsubscribe. So God energy pulling through here. And the God energy here is really showing up like a hand of grace coming through in order to allow this person to heal a wound that's been outstanding for some time. Is it healed? No. It's in the process of being healed. because I feel like the healing happens when we go through a series of things that allow us to organically work with our energy to see the truths, and so I feel like this person is coming into a greater understanding of seeing how they might have historically engaged and whether it's worked for them or not. And so what they're going to be doing is coming out of that old energy because it didn't work for them. But I feel like it's really a grace and a lift from God here, because I feel like this person feels very blessed, to be engaged with you or whatever they experience here with you. And I feel like this person does want things to be okay between you and them, and I feel this person wants things to be okay for them. Like, no one wants to be unhappy and cut out or far away. But I feel like the independence was sort of like a safety blanket here, but it was perpetuating an open wound. And so I feel like this person, although very still, in a state of uncertainty, I think they don't want to be in all the spirals that they've created here, that they've created with you and in their actions. And not only maybe here in their actions with you, but it's been repeating in their world. I've always experienced the black-white world, in the past, before pile 2 even. And so I don't like the results of that, and I need to find my way out through this thing. And so I'm getting like a heavy wheel of fortune with the divine guidance. I know we were saying like high priestess, so like being guided by the divine, but also like being blessed here with this koi fish. So I feel like they're going from a very lack mindset of what if I lose my independence, and that's very superficial and surface, to trusting their intuition and to being guided by the divine, that taking a chance or moving forward would be heading them in the right direction. I feel like they might not fully trust it yet because they haven't seen it or moved there, and I feel like they haven't in the past felt empowered to do this. And so they were really stuck in the reverse emperor, probably very stubborn, my way or highway, or I control how things go. And so I feel like whatever passing energy that they were in, I can't choose this connection because I'm controlling it by doing XYZ, how I normally show up. And how I normally show up was maybe just in the moment, like in the moment, no skin on the bone, or no like future plan. It's just like whatever happens right here, and then I'm out, I peace out, or I'm very inconsistent, or I fizzle out, or you can't rely on me. That energy, and not choosing you, or not picking the harder wand, and the harder wand would be to go towards the new world. I'm getting out of this stuck mindset, because the universe, divine, God is allowing me to get out of this limitation. And mostly because my feelings for pile 2 are very deep, because I have so much love here that it's deeper than the fear was. It's greater here. And so here I am moving out of that energy, transitioning out of that energy, because I don't like the 5 swords. I don't like the 5 swords that I've been in with pile number 2. So I feel this is good, I think also the wound that they created in this connection, because for some of you guys it's just too deep, or it's once too many times, or it's just this last time might have clicked for them, maybe it was just one wound with you, but maybe in the past relationships or whatever, they've experienced the wounding, meaning they kept sabotaging, or that sense of independence kept repeating some sort of thing that kept a perpetual pain alive. Relationships keep ending. I keep finding myself single. Why do I keep getting hurt? Well, now we see the light here. And it's like I want to be okay, and I also want to be okay with pile number 2. But I don't know that they fully find this strength sort of as a thing that's been existing within them. I really feel like there's a spirit guiding this person, and an understanding of what this connection means to them. And it's really driven through the emotional body, the love, that allows them to have this movement. And so it's coming out of the lack mindset here with there is always enough. It's like, I'm just tired of not having enough, Yeah. I just see it differently now. And that's a change of perspective, you know, instead of leaning into the fear every time, the other wand, it's like now I see it differently. And now I want to be workable and create the balance here. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the long-term stability, creating the thing. I feel for this group, this person is further along to move towards building something for the future here. You know, so I feel like their next move, it's still a transition. I feel like there's still some confusion. I feel like this person is still moving out of this, but I don't feel they're going to bury their head in the sand. I feel like this person is really releasing the 8 swords in their world in order to take action here. So I do feel for this group, I'm going to pull 3 cards. Well, one, let me just clarify this Emperor in reverse. Why is this Emperor here in reverse? Because I feel the outcome is the opposite of this Emperor in reverse, you know, that they are taking some sort of action. Why is this Emperor in reverse here, Spirit? 3 of Swords in reverse. It's this. Yeah, it's like, it's exactly like what I was telling you. It's like, it's not like all of a sudden I feel like this energy of being empowered to take action. It's because of the pain that I've experienced here that I don't want to experience anymore, that I will be my need for action. Like, that is my need for action. Like, I don't want the suffering. I don't like the pain that I've created for pile number 2 and myself, and my feelings are just deep here. And so it's more than, yeah, it's more than my needs to control or my whatever I was doing here. Let's see, 3 cards here, Spirit. What does pile number 2 need to know then about this connection? Anything further pile number 2 needs to know about this connection and what it is that this person is going to do here. So the Devil in reverse, breaking that unhealthy way of being. There's the Queen of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. There's the Lovers in reverse, Gemini energy. And here's the High Priestess, which I was really feeling from this. And the Strength card in reverse. And the 4 of Wands. That's the Commitment Marriage card. So again, like Strength in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. I still get this thing of I still don't think I'm capable of it. I still don't know if I have it in me. You know, and like to commit or to do this. But I'm being guided. Like, I'm being guided by the divine. Like, it feels like a very beautiful sort of energy that's they're just learning to trust their intuition to act anyway on this, you know? And it's like, I have to release the unhealthy thing because the pain is the thing that I need to break away from. That I know for sure. And so even though I might still, you know, not have fully understood my levels of hyper independence, I know that the pain I created here is something I need to detach from. And I feel like this person feels like you're in an energy that could just be on your own without this person. Like, you don't need this person. What do you need this person for? You know, like they were just coming in like this Knight of Wands. They weren't offering you any sort of stability or any sort of foundation. And so you're just like, well, I don't want to go down that road. I don't want to entertain that. I'm not going to be sticking around here with somebody who, like, I'm getting Beauty and the Beast vibes here, you know? It might be good in fairy tale, but it's like, you're this beautiful energy. I'm also feeling this High Priestess energy coming through. Like, yeah, this person just knows that you're capable without them, and you want commitment. You want to build something, and so that's what they have to sort of do because they don't want to experience the pain and the struggle. Okay, pile number 2, this is your message. I love you very much. I hope this resonated for you. Be blessed. See you at the next one. Bye-bye. Gorgeous angels, pile number 3. You guys picked the tarot deck of Alice in Wonderland. And we're taking a look at the person on your mind, the person you came here about. And what are their true intentions for you in this connection? Like, what do they want with you exactly? And then, will they follow through with these intentions? What will their next move be? Their action towards you. Okay, now, like I mentioned in the intro, sometimes we tap into our person, which is what I intend. Sometimes you tap into your own energy, meaning it's flipped, and sometimes Spirit comes through with some random message you don't want to hear, and it has absolutely nothing to do with me. Okay, it's your message if you resonate with it. If you don't, then it's not your reading. If it doesn't make sense, it's not your reading. Okay, so up to you whether it resonates or not, and if it doesn't, you don't have to stay here. You can go wherever you like. You're not a prisoner. Okay, so beautiful people. Pile number 3, we're looking at person on your mind. I'm going to shake the energy off. I haven't used these in forever. And we're looking at pile number 3's person's intentions right here, right now. What's pile 3's person's intentions towards pile 3 spirit? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 3. Thank you so much, pile 3, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed to be here doing a reading. Love you guys very much. And I'm so glad that you guys found me, or that you're returning for this reading. Clear and concise message for pile 3. What are pile 3's person's intentions, spirit? Thank you so much for helping me to channel this message clearly and concisely for pile number 3. And we'll do 2 more oracle cards, or from these 2 packs, I should say. Clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 3. And one of these. I am feeling like I need to shake these too. Maybe this is a connection that's gone stale for some time, maybe. Or it's been stuck or stagnant, or maybe you haven't heard from this person for a while. I don't know, but it's an interesting energy coming through already. Okay, so what do we have? We have the 2 hedgehogs. I was going to say 11. So hedgehogs is pentacles. 2 pentacles. This is like a need to decide, or turbulency, you know, like back and forth. What's under that? The King of Swords in reverse. It's the Knight of the King of Swords here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Let's see. We have Mending, 52, and Observer, 49. Okay. And we have Electric Eel Spirit, Bring Your Ideas to Life, 24. Or the number 6. Number 7. And then number 13. 13 is all about transformation. Scorpio energy, Gemini energy, Cancer energy. We have some Chariot energy pulling through. 22, service. 22 is peacemaker, diplomacy, healthy energetic boundaries, divinely guided relationships. And we have 18 with repopulation, or the number 9. We have yin, feminine energy, number 2. 2, about a choice, balance, practice, with the 3 people here. And then we have child. So it could be something in its infancy stage, or potentially something immature, someone immature. Let's see, what else do we have? We have the Page of Flowers, which is Page Wands. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. Okay, and then we have the World. And we have the Star, Aquarius energy. And we have 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the 6 of Swords, and it's in reverse. I do want to see, why is this 6 Swords in reverse here, spirits? I will keep the King of Swords there. Why is this 6 of Swords in reverse here, spirit? We have the 10 Pentacles in reverse, and 8 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Still want to look at this. The Knight of Pentacles. I almost feel like all 3 of these piles kind of, they're telling a story, maybe in sequence. I don't know. Kind of feels like the same connection here. I haven't had this in a while, but I wouldn't put it past Spirit, because Spirit's been doing this type of stuff in my channel. And people don't like it, and I don't care. What's happening here? Well, I feel like what's happening here is your person, you could crisscross it like I said, is this King of Spears. That's in reverse, which is a King Wands energy, or King Wands, King of Swords. Having to make a decision, a decision, because they haven't been able to prioritize you or this connection. And I think they want another chance. I really feel they want another chance. They want to mend things, I think they're trying to understand and trying to see like what they can do, what they could say in order to work with you. I think they want to try to work with you. And I feel like the big challenge here is this person probably hasn't been reliable or consistent here in how they show up. They haven't been workable. And what's really showing here is they haven't been workable because I feel this person's highly imbalanced. They're probably a little immature, but I feel like they're not confident maybe in their ability to produce, I think with this energy, although the overall of somebody who can't choose, the choosing here is more prioritizing you. I feel it's like this person sees you as someone here that they feel they're lower than or less than in some way, and it's like, I'm not good enough, or I'm not capable enough to fully explore pile number 3 in the way that maybe pile 3 deserves, or that I'm capable of doing. But I want to make things better, and they might have gave you reason to believe that they couldn't, or they just want to become better. Yeah, they want to become better. And so I feel like there's something really pulling through about where I was inconsistent. I want to be consistent, but I don't know whether I'm capable of doing it. But with effort, I will become better. And with consistency and my dedication, I will maybe come out of old energy here that was keeping things challenged between you and I. And I think there's a lot of challenge between communication. I think there's been a lot of challenge between action. I think there's been a lot of challenge around future building of something long-term with this person. And that's what's resonating kind of with the other 2 piles I read, because it's like somebody here who felt they were incapable of having what it takes to create something substantial with you and move sort of through this thing, and I was keeping them stuck. But it's like, you are this person's wish, like they do have a vision here of what do they want with you, but it's more about the thing that isn't working, and the thing that isn't working is within them, and they feel kind of too novice or too inexperienced to just let it fail. It's like, I don't want to fail you. I want to do whatever it sort of takes here. But there's something very passive about this person. Like, so maybe they're transitioning from being too passive because it didn't work and integrating somebody who can be more confident, but it's still very early early on. Like, it's still very early on, so it's like, I'm still tentative, I'm still unsure, I'm still hesitant, I'm still inexperienced, but I want to go from maybe someone who was very, just sort of not very confident in myself to take any steps. Because I feel this person was maybe more of a receiver here, like you maybe at the helm. Because I don't feel like this person was taking much action, or at least you felt like you weren't prioritized. And it wasn't, I don't feel like because they didn't want to. I feel they literally didn't think they were capable or knew how to do this. And so it's like, through my consistent daily efforts in this connection, I want to see a better way of being with pile 3, so I can close out the old way of being, which was maybe unpredictable, or maybe just not really choosing this connection in a way that made change or repaired things. And so I don't think they want space with you if they do have space. And if you are with them, then it's like, I want to heal and make us stronger, and I want to rebuild, and I want to move forward in a more balanced way that I haven't in the past with the Chariot energy I was feeling in this Temperance. So either I was too reckless in some way, which I doubt because I'm feeling the yin here, but the recklessness could be in my inability to be proactive and in my inability to be confident in myself. I was reckless and not choosing one way or another, or keeping things kind of up in the air, you know, or being inconsistent with pile number 3. And so now I want to be consistent, or at least I want to put forward that type of an energy of trying and try again and try again, because I don't know that I can be the thing that pile 3 thinks I could be, you know, but I think they want to be there for you, you know, and they certainly want you to be there for them because you're their wish. Yeah. The wish, bring your ideas to life with the star. They do see a future vision here with you. 3 of Cups in reverse. So I think this person was incapable of choosing this connection in a way that allowed there to be balance between you and them sort of giving and taking in an equal manner. And so they might have focused on like more of the friendship, or just like keeping you at sort of an arm's distance, not allowing it to get deeper, just other things here that were taking their priority, friends, whatever, distractions, whatever the thing of the 3 cups. But I also feel this is talking about, I want to reconcile with you so we could come together at the next sort of level here. If you guys are apart, it's like, I want to reconcile first. And if you guys are together, it's like, I want to make it stronger. And the way to do this is to be consistent in my efforts and dedication. But if you're apart, then we need to reconcile first. Okay, so that's their intention. Now let's take a look at action, because this looks fine and dandy so far. I gotta take my sweater off because I'm getting really hot. Okay, I'll be right back. All right, pile 3. I don't know if I called you pile 2. I guess I could have put these cards away, but I like you here with me in this real space. And you can watch me as I do this for you. Beautiful, pile number 3. Okay, so what are we looking at? Get you back. We're looking at this person's actions, okay? What's this person's next move? What are their actions towards pile number 3 in this connection? What will they do here in this connection? Their next move, their action, spirits. Now this is not set in stone, because energy can change in a drop of a hat. If I do this 5 minutes from now, we might get a complete different reading. The reason being is because energy is ever shifting. This is if things were to sort of move in the same way that they're moving right here, right now, energetically, what would happen? Okay, it's not predicting any sort of for sure future, so don't take it as the be-all, end-all. We're looking at pile 3's person's actions, next move towards pile 3. What are they going to do? Pile 3's person, spirits. Thank you so much for this message and allowing me to channel this message clearly and concisely for pile number 3. I'm so blessed to be here. Pile 3, thank you so much. I do feel those were calling. Okay, so 10 of Cups. I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. What should we do with these? Let's keep these like that to see. Sorry if you hear a dog. It's my doggy. So we have flow. And yeah, I was really getting with the intentions there with the practice and the 8 of Pentacles. It's like I'm going to just try, like even with the page, it's like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not very confident, but I'm just going to kind of go with the flow of it and accept the fact that I know what I know and I don't know what I don't know, you know. So let's see, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 3. What's this pile 3's person's next move or actions towards pile number 3, specifically in this connection, please? Thank you so much for this beautiful message. Oh, we almost had a catastrophe here. I do feel when that happens, there's probably a few that want to speak. So what else, Spirit? What else do we have? Yeah. Okay, 4 of those. Wowzers. Let's take a look. The dog barks one more time. Okay, give me a second. I'm going to go get the dog. You're going to hear her barking because she's, I don't know, she hears a neighbor outside. So hopefully she becomes quiet. So 10 cups and flow. So far, we like it. We have Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide, number 32, or the number 5. We have Stay Back, 29. Was feeling wanted to come in reverse, but it's more energy I'm picking up here. So I feel this is the energy and the cycles they were in that they were needing to heal. You know, it's like my lack of confidence was creating a boundary between you and I with that 3 cups in reverse. Couldn't get close to me. It's the thing that I was needing to heal because it was keeping the boundary and the cycles potentially that were repeating in my life. Starfish Spirit open to infinite possibility with 59. And Beaver Spirit, lay a solid foundation, number 6. Yeah. 54, Skunk Spirit, know your worth. Somebody certainly here who is needing to know their worth with that lack of self-confidence we were seeing, hiding. 15, Devil energy, just Capricorn. So they'd rather hide or keep things light than show up. And higher power, number 4. I need to see them. And we have Milk and Honey, 51, or the number 6. So 6 again is Lovers, and Milk and Honey certainly is a 10 cups energy. Okay, so let's see. What else do we have? We have the 10 of Swords in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 8 Swords, and we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and we have the 3 cups now in the upright, and we have the 9 of Cups in reverse, and we have the King of Cups, that is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and then we have the 5 of Wands. Okay, and then we'll look at these shortly, okay? But 9 Wands, there's that hiding and that defensive energy. What's under that? 7 Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, let's just crack into it and see where this all goes. So there is, leaving off from where we were at, your person's defensive and guarded. And most likely has been hiding their true self from you and keeping you at a distance. That's what they're healing because they recognize the spirals. So they're working on allowing Spirit to move them in a way here that isn't resisting and isn't sort of too hesitant or lacking confidence in the ability to just sort of go with the flow and show up. I feel this lesson is this person learning about their own value. You know, not being so guarded because you might see their true self. Because I feel like they were scared if you were to see their true self, that you wouldn't like it. And so now we're at the sort of the tipping point of wanting to lay the solid foundation with you is more of a driver here than hiding my true self. Because my highest self is coming through like spirit, with the guidance of Spirit, and my high self is driving me to know that laying the foundation and me getting empowered in my Emperor energy to really make things happen here is in my hands. So I feel this person's coming into their optimal sort of potential here, because I feel this person sees a potential of a 10 cups with you here. Like it's all over the place. Like I feel it. I feel at home. I feel like we can create this beautiful future. I feel like you're destined here and this is my path, and so I have to start to see things completely in a different way than how I have been in the past, because in the past all I know that I've created was defenses and walls between you and maybe keeping you out, and you maybe thinking I'm guarded, and only because I didn't want you to see who I truly was. And so this kept me sort of going back and forth, and so I'm in the process of closing that out. And so because I'm not super confident in knowing how I'm going to do this, I know that I got to first lay the foundation. I know I got to be consistent with the practice in doing this, but I intend on doing this. And so my limitation here was about my confidence in actually doing it, like being confident and just showing up, you know? Like that was really my limitation, is like I just felt I couldn't, so I didn't, or I felt I wouldn't be confident enough to accomplish it or do what it took, so I just didn't do it at all. And so what this person's going to do, if you aren't with this person, they want to reconcile with you. I feel this person wants to show up with you. I feel like this person understands that their lack of confidence in themselves with this 9 cups in reverse. Okay, this is really like one who isn't very happy with themselves, you know, like they're emotionally not in their highest potential. They're like, oh, like this doesn't feel good. And I know that I have love here with pile number 3, and that I could see a beautiful future here. So I have to do what it takes here to close out something that's is limiting to me, because it's something that I've done in the past. So I feel like this person is still ironing out, you know, like with the 5 wands, this is like an inner conflict, maybe an inner dialogue about, okay, I'm not sure how to go about it or what I got to do, and I'm sort of still have that inner speak that makes me feel like I'm not confident enough, but I know that the results here haven't been good, and it's created space between you and I. So I don't want that. So process of letting that go. Okay, and I feel it's a day-by-day thing with the 8 Pentacles and the Leia Foundation, because hiding was you not seeing my true self, because I didn't want you to not like me, and that made me very sad. So I feel this person experienced sadness in this connection, you know. So if you loved this person or shown love to this person, it's like maybe you love the version of me that I wasn't expressing, because you haven't seen that version of me because I've been hiding here. So I've been sort of self-sabotaging and devil energy. And the 8 swords is like, that's my limitation, my unhealthy thing, is hiding myself, is not letting my true self be seen. But all it does is create pain for me and walls between us. So let's see. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse, the 2 cups, and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I am going to pull some clarifiers, but what I'm really seeing here is like, I don't know if I could be somebody that you could build with in the Pentacle realm. You know, like I'm far from this King of Pentacles. I'm still in Page energy. But I know that my emotions for you makes me want to show up for you, to love you, to give you emotionally what you give to me. But in a Pentacle realm, I don't know that I am even at a Knight level. You know, like this person feels still Page. Still learning. They still think they're going to fumble. They still think that they can't fully create some world of stability here with you, or be fully reliable when it comes to what do they feel or think that they need to provide to you. So I don't know if this person just doesn't, I don't know, maybe have their own home, or maybe they don't have a job, or their confidence is just very weak in themselves, you know, like they don't know their self-worth. So it's like on a Pentacle realm, I don't know that I can give you anything transformation. So this is the Death card. Yeah, so they're still transforming, Scorpio energy, because they're still, you know, the 10 of Swords here, and it's in reverse. So it's like they're still working through this. But I feel like if you're separated from this person, it's also this person hasn't moved on and doesn't want it to be over between you and them. Like they're really working on letting go and healing the thing that made the boundaries between you guys, and the spirals and the cyclical things. So Scorpio energy. Let's see here with the King of Pentacles in reverse and this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. What is this trying to, oh my goodness, trying to communicate here, spirits? Let's do that again. Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Yeah, and see what I'm getting energetically throughout this whole reading, even when I started, it's like cards wanting to like come out. I feel like this person's has a lot of pent-up energy. So they might have been very held back. And I feel like when they kept you back, or when they kept things light, or when they were pushing you out because I wasn't confident to show you something, I was really accumulating all of this energy and buildup now. And now it's like I want to express how I feel, you know, but I still don't have the pentacle thing here for you. because I'm not very confident in what I have to give you. I can't give you that thing. So let's see. Why is this King of Pentacles and this Knight of Pentacles here in reverse, Spirit? What is this saying? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I just feel I can't at this time. Six of Pentacles. Give in an equal way. Strength. Find the courage and the confidence to do so on the Sun in reverse. That's the ego death. But yeah, and even with the death in reverse. So lots of an ego here too. Okay, so we have strong Leo energy. And it's like, at this time, I feel like the universe is sort of, you know, like I feel it's out of my hands that I don't have a house. I feel it's out of my hands that I can't give you a home, or I can't give you, make something that you deserve here in the real world. Like I feel like I'm at the mercy of what I don't have. And so because of this, my confidence is low. And so I'm working with the divine and still allowing myself to flow through this by engaging with you emotionally, understanding my self-worth, so that my egoic self can sort of die out here. But I have to really lean into my strength and my courage to be confident in myself, to still show up and show you emotionally how I feel, because I feel like you bring me my happiness. And I feel like when I don't show you or keep you out, I'm holding my own happiness from me. And so when I'm held back, my happiness doesn't come. When I lean into it with courage, then I can experience happiness with you. So only my ego gets in the way of this. But in a pentacle realm, I feel like what I tell myself is that I have to give to you in the same way you give to me, or at least I want this to be equal and balanced. I want to give to you, you know, treasures and jewels is kind of what I heard, and it's coming through here. Like, I want to give to you, and I can't give to you at this time. I don't know. I have no money. I don't know. Like, yeah, I have no money. It's kind of what I see. I have no establishment. I want to be at your level, and I'm right now a page. And so all I can give to you is my love, because my love is pure and true. And I feel like I want to show you this. And through doing this consistently and through time, I hope my confidence builds up, because I'm tired of holding back my emotions for you because of my lack of confidence in what I don't have in my world, because I can't hide my emotions anymore. And so the devil here was in me maybe holding back my emotion, you know, for some time, because then it would lead to revealing the true thing that was going on in my world, which is I'm broke, or I don't have what it takes, or I can't bring this, you know. But my love here is very deep, and wow, like you make this person very happy. Okay, Temperance. Yeah, I'm not healed enough in my confidence to show up in a way here that's going to be workable for you, and I feel like this person wants to be well balanced for you, like in the practical world and the emotional world. But I feel it's like I'll lean into the emotional world, and hopefully slowly this will, you know, I don't know, like lay the foundation so that I can then build that thing. Yeah, I feel like your person is definitely leaning into a higher version of themselves, and seeing a great potential here that is worthy of them exploring, even if at this time they feel blocked by their inability to, I don't know, give to you like the ultimate sort of plan for what it is that they could build for you, or what you guys could build together in the future, because they don't even know their worth, you know, what they're capable of building. But they do know that they haven't prioritized this connection. You know, they do see their lack of being able to invest here, and they do see that that's something they have to close out eventually, you know. So pile number 3, this is your reading. I love you very much. I hope this resonated for you. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful, gorgeous angels. Pile number 4, Golden Universal Tarot. What are we looking at? We're looking at the person on your mind, and what are their intentions towards you in this connection? Meaning, what is it that they want with you? Okay, their honest intentions. And then we'll look at their next move or action. Will it be in line with their intentions? What will they do? Will they take action on their intention? Okay, so like I mentioned in the intro, Sometimes we tap into our own energy, meaning this pile is going to be reversed. Your intentions, your actions. I can't control how this comes out, okay? And other times we get messages from spirit and it's not your person. I can't control that either. I'm just reading what I see here, okay? If you don't like it, then go somewhere else. If it doesn't resonate, go somewhere else. If it doesn't make sense and you have to scratch your head a million times, it's not your pile. So don't have to sit there and listen to it, okay? You're more than welcome to sit through it, but that is between you and spirit. It should resonate. It should make sense. It should be something that makes sense to you. Okay, so let's take a look. Pile number 4's person. What are their intentions towards pile 4 spirit? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Thank you so much, spirits. I'm so blessed to be here doing this reading. And thank you so much, pile 4, for allowing me to tap into your energy, the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed. Thank you so, so much. All right, so pile 4's person's intentions right here, right now, spirit. What are their intentions? Pile 4's person's intentions, clear and concise message. Thank you so much. And we'll do 3 more oracle packs here. So spirit, pile number 4's person's intention. 2 more. Clear and concise message for pile number 4's person's intentions. And 1 more. Thank you, spirits. I just went into a weird sort of fantasy. I don't know if your person in some sort of fantasy Neptunian energy. That was weird. Kind of just snapped out of it. Okay. It's my own sort of fantasy too, so I'm not going to share it. But I mean, weird that just kind of happened. This never happened before. 7 pentacles and 4 pentacles. Okay. Let's keep going. And we have Giraffe Spirit 29, or the number 11. See the big picture. Yeah, and the giraffe sort of is more of an ascended view, different perspective. Number 11. 11 is a master number, divine inspiration, synchronicity, the encouragement to keep going. Encouragement to keep going. See the big picture. Be at home. Wombat Spirit 68. Okay. So that's 14, and 14 is temperance. Okay, gifts from the past, 59. And come to the edge, 36. Number 9, come to the edge. Okay, and then we have transform with the butterfly. And we have home. Interesting. Be at home, home. And then we have the 4 pentacles, which is certainly a feeling of clinging to the familiar, you know. But look at the familiar is getting too claustrophobic. Let's see. And what else do we have? We have the Page of Swords in reverse. 6 pentacles. High Priestess, Pisces energy in reverse. 10 wands. And 6 swords. And Hierophant and the Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. And we have the Ace of Cups. Under that we have the 8 pentacles in reverse. Okay, this message is coming through intuitively because there's nothing here telling me this. And I did promise one of you guys I was going to do a third-party reading for you guys soon, okay? I feel like something's going on here with the third party for some of you guys, okay? Actually, for a lot of you guys. But if it's not, it doesn't have to be, because the message here isn't necessarily about the third party. What this is showing about is somebody here who is having a very, 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 very difficult time sticking to what they know, what they've built. And why I say third party is because it could be a marriage or their family life here, you know? I've invested in it, and it's not producing for me anymore. But instead of taking a higher step perspective into what this is trying to tell me so that I can lean into a bigger sort of blessing in my world and understanding. I'm so close to my experience here, whatever it stemmed from, fears, whatever, what it's resulting in, the effect is I cling on to that thing that I know. I cling to the thing that I know. The thing that I know, the marriage that I know, the home that I know, the work that I built, the thing that I built, at the expense of trying for an emotional new beginning and like putting the energy towards this, which I feel is most likely this connection with you. You know, and it's like it's impacting the future potential I can have with pile number 4. I'm not getting what I want, and so I'm slowly losing hope here. But I went against my intuition. And so like what I want is to be able to, if I could press a magic wand here, is transform and push myself out of the comfort zone, because pile 4 makes me feel welcome. Like makes me feel welcome. But I feel like where I'm at, I'm convincing myself it is my home, but it's uncomfortable. You know, it's uncomfortable without pile 4. It doesn't serve me anymore. I feel like I can't be myself. I feel restricted. And it's more of an energy also pulling through is like, because of my world, I am restricted to act and move towards pile 4. But whose reason is that? You know, is their reason. They're the ones clinging to it. So yeah, it's more of, I can't be there for pile 4 in the way that I want to, or that needs to happen here to make something happen. That's what they're telling themselves. And the reason they think they can't is because they think their current situation isn't allowing them to do this. But it's like, what I want is to pull myself out of a situation here, but that would require me to make a bunch of change here and be someone different, you know, that I'm not right now. And so I'm trying to, I was going to say try to understand, but it's almost like I don't see how I get there. I don't see how I could get there. I don't understand how I can give to pile 4. It wouldn't be balanced. I couldn't do the things that pile 4 would require me to do in their world when it comes to the things that would make us come together. And so, but going against this intuition that I have, because my intuition tells me, hey, pile 4 person, you know better, that really pegging yourself to a situation that you're saying is right for you is actually against your intuition. See it from a higher perspective. You know better. You're kind of looking from the lens of somebody who is just clinging to something that's comfortable, and you're not going to get what you want. And so this person's thinking of you, and they see you as someone here from the past, or somebody who, you know, that's, they're still hanging on to what it could be. And that's probably why I was having that daydream or fantasy. I daydream about how it could be with me and pile number 4. And pile 4 gave me a sense of purpose, and intuitively, it's true that I could find more purpose here and understand what is meant for me and feel more at home, being more comfortable with who I am and aligned with my love and a new beginning and my emotions, and that would guide me. But you know, what a blessing that would be. But here I am in this environment that I've outgrown. That doesn't make me feel good. But it's only a matter of time that I can carry this facade, or this communication with myself, or this pressure I'm putting on me to stay here. I'm putting pressure to stay here. And so I know I need to move out of this, because I'm losing hope every day that pile 4 will eventually just not be around here for me. So I can't keep going against what I know is right, what feels right, what's pulling me towards. Like, you're pulling this person towards you. You know, the potential with you is pulling this person out of their thing. Okay, but I feel like I call it fear. I don't see fear here, but the familiar or the sort of set of circumstances have more of a grip on this person right now. And it's not a pleasant feeling, though. You know, it's like, but the longer I'm there, the longer I lose hope of having what it is that I truly, truly want. So let's see, what will this person's next action then be? Beautiful angels. Let's see what they're going to do about this. Are they going to just keep fantasizing about what could be? And I feel like they're really being called to align with what they're supposed to do in their world right now, to release this thing so they could be guided towards what they're supposed to do. I say supposed to, and loosely with brackets, because, or with quotations, because I feel like this person's calling, you know, with the High Priestess here, is to make change. And then when they make change, they align themselves with the future that is meant for them. And they're being guided to do that with that compass. And they're resisting, fighting, and hanging back or hanging on. So let's see. Pile number 4's person. What is going to be their next move, their next action? Spirit, clear and concise message here for the greatest and highest good of beautiful pile number 4 in their person. What will pile 4's person do next? Now, like I said, in all of the piles, if I do this reading, you know, 2 minutes from now, it might be completely different, because energy is always shifting. Anything can change. Okay, it's not set in stone. So I'm not predicting what's exactly going to happen. What I'm predicting here, or showing, it's not even a prediction, what I'm channeling is reflecting to you, if energy stays the same as it is right now, right here, right now, where are we headed? You know, what's the possible outcome here of potential? That's what I'm reading, okay? I'm not telling you what I think's happening here based on me predicting it. So, Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number 4. And what is pile 4's person going to do next here? What are they going to do next here in this connection about this set of circumstances? Oh, I just heard all talk. So I don't know, has this person promised you some stuff in the past? I don't know if that means I'll talk a little action, or this person is just going to come and sort of open the floodgates here, but all talk is what I heard. Well, let's see, all talk and what? What sort of action? So, oh, interesting, all talk. And we have this Knight of Swords. What is that? That's all talk, and it could be all action, and it could be acting on our words, okay? I don't read bottom of the deck reverse. So Knight of Swords, taking action or communicating from a very direct place, okay? Seek. And this is giving me that compass that we were seeing in that card like this, but I forget what it was called. Well, it was called Gifts from the Past. Okay, like navigating, course correcting, to go towards the thing. Okay, so that's good. I'm also getting Wheel of Fortune. Jupiter energy pulling through. Jupiter is Sagittarius, Pisces energy. Hawk spirit, let your spirit be your guide. Yeah, like guiding through with the Wheel of Fortune. Spirit, guidance, the universe. 32, number 5. 5 is about rebuild. Okay. And Hawk have good eyesight, but they also take like decisive action, you know? Like when they hunt, they like have to dive in and hunt for their fish, but only from the higher perspective. They have to go and see, you know, like things moving in the water and their game. So that was that giraffe seen from a higher perspective. This person, I think they're working with spirit here to gain a higher perspective of how to take quick action here towards what they need to do. Moth spirit, surrender now. Yeah, they got to surrender to spirit, what they're being asked to do with the High Priestess, not to go against their intuition. Wow. Okay, so we got number 12. 12 is Hangman energy, Pisces, and that's the perspective shift. Surrender now, make believe. That's that fantasy energy I was telling you guys about. It's like I was in my mind having a fantasy. So it's like I'll make believe some sort of story maybe. There's clouds, confusion, and then the rat is something that gnaws away until we can't no more. We have to surrender because it's an annoyance or an irritant that just keeps eroding at the foundation of a truthful thing. And it just creates tower moments here. You know, I got to see through something. 17 is star energy. Star is Aquarius. Star is about my hopes for the future, and they had star in reverse. Vision for the future. 48 with poised. This is kind of giving me 4 Pentacles energy, if I got to be honest. 12 pulling through again. Yeah, like change of my perspective of how I've been sort of working with my energy. Fork in the road, I got to make a decision. 13's transformation, that's the death card in the tarot. Scorpio energy, higher power, listening to my higher self. Wow, I love today's readings, I got to be honest. So this is all about being empowered. Okay, Emperor energy and being in line with our highest truth, following in what we're being guided to do, because we can see the light. Choice, that's this fork in the road. Okay, we have 3 swords. You guys know what that is. 2 pentacles in reverse. And there's the 7 swords, me lying to myself and everyone in my world. There's the 10 cups in reverse. There's the 9 swords because I'm in my mental prison. And there's my judgment. And there's the hermit. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Big pivotal moment for your person, you guys. Finally, thank God, because I don't want to keep reading this message to you guys. I think you guys have been waiting for this sort of moment with how many judgments and reverses we kept seeing. What's going on with this person? The time has come. The trumpets are blowing, where everything is sort of laid out and we see everything that's happened, and we have to make a decision to take action on truth because we see it, we integrate it, and now we could take action. Okay, so I sat here, I reflected. Now this is in my future position here, okay? So I don't think they're there just yet, but we're looking at their future action. So I've had time to really, really reflect. And the only reason I was able to really go in to seek the truth, to spend time to seek the truth, was because I couldn't no more with that 10 wands and this thing that was eating at me like this rat. I was pretending, you know, and the pretending was creating a lot of confusion in my world. And the pretending was me lying to myself and creating more pain. And the pretending could only go so long and so far until I have to take action on truth. But in order for me to take action on truth and my authenticity with this white horse, which is all about freedom, purity, truthfulness, because it's white, it's honest truth. I have to take action on honest truth. I need to know first what it is that I need to do. And the only way I need to do is actually sit with myself and reflect on that truth, what I want. And so I can't no more be in a world where I'm 1 foot in, 1 foot out. 1 minute I want this, 1 minute I want that. And I can't do this, I can't do that. It's causing turbulency, and it's not honest and truthful, and it creates a lot of pain. This person's really suffering. Like, look at them holding their head. Look at the head language or the body language. Like tormented. I'm tormented here. And so now I can see that what it was that I was telling myself or pretending was that I would have this 10 cups in some way in my world, or that if I stayed where I was, you know, but really now I got to sit with an understanding that I can lose out on a 10 cups, and I have to come to terms with understanding how I got to take action on this now. And now I'm at this fork in the road where I can no longer go back and forth. I have to make a decision. And so now I'm only being led by my high self. I'm getting empowered with what is right because I've reflected to do what is best for me, not to this pretend world that I've been in. And so I'm going to allow Spirit to guide me towards what is best. That's what's going to pull me through. No longer me pretending or believing in some sort of fairy tale land, because me staying where I was and telling myself that that was going to be my future or my destined thing or what I needed to do was actually not truthful. And so I got to surrender to Spirit and let Spirit just guide me towards where I'm actually supposed to be going. Okay, now whether that's you or not, I don't know. But I feel it is, because I feel like whatever they were doing up until now was the lie. Whatever they were doing was a form of sabotage on self. You know, and it eroded so much. It was like a pretend thing that we were trying to see. But it's like, I'm here. I'm at the crossroads. And like I said, for some of you guys, it's another person. It's like I could stay with this person or I could go down this other path. But I have to take action now. You know, and maybe it's take action and really now sitting here with my inner self. And this is like, you know, like integrating the truth of what I've come to see so that I can take action on it and speak in truth. Yeah, walk away. So what are they going to do? Walk away from what doesn't emotionally satisfy them. So if you're what doesn't emotionally satisfy them, then they walk away from you. If you're the one that they're kind of, you know, like unhappy with. But if they're in a situation where they were lying to themselves about some family situation here, saying, well, I don't know, whatever they were saying. It was a lie. It created pain for them, created pain in their situation, created a tormenting energy here, went against everything they knew to be right. They weren't surrendering, weren't listening to spirit, weren't guided by that. They were just sort of stuck, you know? So now it's like, see the truth. So for this group, I do feel I'm going to just kind of clear this up, but I do feel that 8 Cups is walking away from what doesn't make them happy. Some of you guys, maybe you're the home person that this person might have been lying to or pretending. And for some of you guys, you might be the third party, you know, that this person was just not wanting to entertain because they were, I don't know, lying to themselves. I have no idea which side you fall on here, okay? But let's see. Spirit, can we get some clarity? Close out this beautiful reading for pile number 4 in regards to their person, their next move, their action towards pile 4. What is it pile 4 is needing to know the most right here, right now? Thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful message. We are so blessed. This one was sideways. I do want to honor that. And what else, Spirit? Pile number 4's person. So we have the Page of Wands, hesitancy on taking a step forward here and exploring. There we see the Hierophant, which is a greater level of commitment. And there we see the Temperance, healing, balance, integration. And here we see the King of Pentacles, Father energy, commitment. And there we see the 3 Pentacles. And there we see the 2 Cups in reverse. So what does this mean? This means I need to walk away from what wasn't emotionally fulfilling for me. And in order to do that, I have to put my money where my mouth is. Put the energy and work with that person to create the thing of harmony here that I could commit to. That's what I need to integrate. And that's what I need to heal. And that's what I'm moving towards. But I'm not quite there doing the movement just yet. But this is the beginning stage of exploring this commitment, you know, this lifestyle that I want to work on and be, yeah, like create my future here, that I can be solid, reliable, and committed. This is a marriage. This is father energy. And so I feel like this person doesn't want to be in any situation here that's emotionally unsatisfying for them at the expense of, like, you know, having love come into their heart. Chariot, integration, movement. So this is also integration. This person's doing a lot of healing of why they were 4 Pentacles. And when they transmute some of that to fear, or, you know, whatever was in the shadow, whatever was telling themselves they couldn't move forward, this is what they're integrating. And they're integrating this so they can move forward, so they can show up and work. Because I really feel like this person's inability to show love to themselves by remaining in a situation that might be loveless or just not fulfilling has resulted in them not being happy. And so they're choosing to choose the path that is going to make them happy, that they can commit to, because they see value in this, you know. But it's like they need to now sort of integrate that themselves into that sort of world. And the first step to integration is to take that step to move towards that world, you know, and then the integration happens. So this is what I see. We have Capricorn, Pisces, Taurus, Sagittarius, more Taurus, and Cancer. Beautiful people. I love you guys very much. I hope this resonated for you. Be blessed. Bye-bye.